Hi everyone, how's it all going? And today I'm back by popular demand and I'm going to be unboxing a Flame brand Cyclone Ragnaruk Giga Never. And I've had so many comments telling us, to get a Flame brand Beyblade Burst DB Bay. I've already got a Thankyou one, but I've had lots of comments saying I should get a Flame brand one because a lot of you on this channel, as I've kind of gathered by now, love to see the fake unboxings, so I thought I'd get one. And with this one, it's a random booster prize base, so I thought it would be interesting to get it because the other one I could have got was Dynamite Belly Owl, and I think I'm probably going to get a real version of that if I do. But as for this, I can't really get the real version unless I want to spend a lot of money on it, and I don't really want to overpay for like Cyclone Ragnaruk. So I thought I'd get it and I'd do a comparison to the Thankyou one. And right off the back, I'm just going to say this, right, I don't know if it's right off the bat or right off the back, but I'm just gonna say whatever I'm gonna say. But I can tell the box is a lot thicker for this one, and it's because this actually comes with a launcher, and this is a reoccurring theme with fakes at times where if they want to add a launcher in the box, they'll make it a lot bulkier. But if you do see a Cyclone Ragnaruk like this on its own on eBay, it's fake. Cyclone Ragnaruk only comes in the random booster, at least this colour. In fact, all Cyclone Ragnaruks come in the random booster because the different colour variants, better way of putting it, actually comes in the random booster as well, more as a secondary prize bay, if anything. It's got Ranzo Kiyama on the top of it, and it's just like your standard Beyblade box, apart from the bottom doesn't have the QR code part, so if you don't know much about Beyblade, you might get fooled by this. However, I did get this from a Chinese seller, and he just packaged it up really poorly. I got it shipped from China and it's absolutely battered, the box. It's like most fakes were when I got the Satan and Ragnarok. They were like this as well. So, it's a shame, but still, I wasn't planning to keep the box anyway for this because it's a fake and it doesn't really hold much value. But yeah, it has all of the parts, the system. Let's get it open because that's what most of you want to see. I'm kind of interested to see how good these are. And right off the bat, I did get the Dynamite Battle Launcher, the new DB launcher, and I thought it would be interesting to get it because I don't have a real version of this yet. So I thought I'd get one, and it's on right spin mode, but you can take it out and move it into left spin mode. So let me see if it actually does that. Clips out. You take apart the prongs. I think most people know how to work this, but put this part in like this, or like so. I'm messing it up already on video, but still, you put it in like this, and you just switch it around. If you want it to be left spin, you want it to work on a Beyblade like Fafnir. It is pretty jammy though. I will admit it's not as good as a real one maybe is, but there we go. And now it's left spin. Sorry I had a bit of inconvenience getting that together, but when I'm trying to look at something through a camera, it's not going to be as clean as I'd like it to be. But the prongs themselves, you can tell they're not real because they don't have the official Thankyou markings on them like this LR string launcher does. It's quite old, this LR string launcher, but still, it doesn't have the official Thankyou markings on it. But I'm going to change it right over back to right spin, because I'm going to use it with Ragnarok, and I'm going to use that launcher with Fafnir when I do make them battle each other. And it feels as if it's not in properly when you attach it, because it like sits, it kind of just sits there, and you use the locks to kind of lock it in. It doesn't fit in particularly as well as you'd like it to, but it's fine, it does the job. And in terms of new launchers, I actually think this is one of the cooler ones I've had. It's not like the Sparkling launcher with all the sparks and whatnot, but there's not really much of a gimmick to this. But compared to the Sparkling launcher, it feels a lot more solid than my Flame Sparkling launcher did, the one I got with Lucifer, because that one broke straight away. I've still got the Ripcord launcher, what came with Spriggan though, so Ripcord launchers tend to be a lot more durable, because the right spin mode on this doesn't work, it only works on left now, so it's kind of just a string launcher L. But now let's get out the stickers and the Beyblade. That's all there really is in the box as well, the launcher, the Beyblade and the stickers, if anyone was wondering. Wasn't expecting anything else because I didn't order anything else, but there has been times where people have bought fake Beyblades and there's been more than one Beyblade in there. That was back in GT though. I don't think it's been like that since, but still, just check my box in case. We've got the stickers for the Beyblade, and they are on the white sticker sheet, which makes it look a lot more authentic, because I remember, I'm pointing to a box that you can't even see, but when I did the metal assembled gyro set, they came on a yellow sheet of paper, and real stickers never come on a yellow sheet of paper. And if they do, it means they're fake. So unless it's something specific like a limited edition Beyblade or whatnot, which I don't think there is one that comes on a yellow sheet of paper, but if there is, then you know I'm chatting a load of waffle when it comes to that. But 9 times out of 10, when a Beyblade comes on a yellow sticker sheet, it's fake. It also comes with a tear bag, which is easy to tell it's fake because the Takara bays have got a lot more packaging protection. They come with a bit of cardboard, and you've got to properly rip them open. They don't have the tear parts on them. I like to call them tear bags, but they're cheap plastic bags. But here we've got the layer, and it's Cyclone Ragnaruk, and to be fair, it looks decent enough. We've got the weight, let's take it apart. Let's hope it isn't as jammy as the Fafnir was, and the locks are pretty stiff, but it comes out fairly easily. The wings do move, the stamina wings, which have been a recurring theme with the Ragnaroks ever since Blaze Ragnarok. But they do move, and fairly decent. I actually think they move decently. They're not super loose, but they're not super tight either. I don't know how the real one moves, which is a bit annoying because the Fafnir isn't out yet for Flame, so I couldn't get that one to properly compare it, but I could get this Ragnarok and do somewhat of a comparison, but I don't know how loose the wings are on the Takara one. We'll have the weight, which feels a lot more light, feels a lot lighter than the Takara weight, and I know it's a different weight on the Fafnir, but it just feels completely different. And as you can tell, the metal itself is really shiny, and it has these little dots on it, and 9 times out of 10, when the metal looks like this, it's fake. So it's pretty obvious to tell it's fake. There's only really one way to assemble Ragnarok as well. Let me just take a look at the chip. It's got the blue with the transparent plastic with the glitter in it. It does have glitter in it. Probably could put a few stickers on this to make it look a bit better. Maybe I will. Might do that off camera though, because I did it with Fafnir off camera as well. I didn't actually do an unboxing for Fafnir, I just remembered that. But we've got the Giga disc, which if I'm going to be honest, it feels pretty cheap. It doesn't feel amazing. It feels a bit like the wheel I got with Glide Ragnarok. It's just got that same, I want to call it crispy or grainy is a better word to use, but it just doesn't feel as good as a regular TT disc. Let me just use this as a comparison. But this has gotten older now, so it's starting to get darker, but these discs don't really get darker, they just look horrible when they age. But yeah, as you can tell, the Giga, there isn't even markings on the prongs. As you can tell, it's got the TP on here, it doesn't have Giga on the side, so it's pretty obvious to tell that it's fake. And to be fair, it doesn't feel the best, but the weight's okay, I'll give it that. Just put Fafnir back together. In fact, no, we might do another comparison later on. And here is a Never driver, and I don't know if this is supposed to be rubber because it's got plastic here, but the colour scheme is right with this Ragnarok. So despite on the listing it might say colours may vary based on the product, and it does come with the right colours if you're wondering. But here's a Never driver. I don't know if I'm moving this around a lot, because I look back on some of these unboxings and I do this a lot and it's a bit cringe to be fair, so I'm going to try and make better unboxings. But I'm convinced that's different to your regular driver. No, it's fine. These are a lot smaller, the spring. Yeah, I don't know why I'm comparing it to Kick, but still, here's a Never driver. It's got the little ball there. It's got the plastic surrounding it. I don't know if it's supposed to be rubber. Maybe you should look that up. But I think it's plastic on the TT one. I might be mistaken though. Assemble it. The teeth are okay. And the Beyblade itself looks fairly good. I'm not going to put it, in fact I will put it in high mode for the sake of the video. And if it does jam here, it's because high mode always jams. It might just be a Fafnir thing, but still. It might be the rubber base what makes it do that, but I can already feel it feels a lot tighter. Yeah. I might have to leave it in high mode if it doesn't go back in properly. The prongs as well appear to be a lot tighter. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt that. Gonna put it in. It's not going in properly because that's one major criticism. These prongs are extremely tight and this one here isn't clicking in, so that's a major criticism with this. So you might have issues putting it in high mode, if anyone was wondering. It's my main criticism with this whole thing. High modes, in my opinion, 9 times out of 10 isn't particularly very good. 9 times out of 10 is definitely my word of the day, but I prefer the Beyblades when they're on low mode because I like to see the colours a lot more, and I think they're going a lot better, so I'll be using this on low mode a lot more. And when they're in high mode, like I said with the Fafnir, they look a bit, there's a huge gap in between them, and they just look a bit weird, don't they? I don't know what word I'm looking for. Odd, that's another word I guess you could use, but any word for weird. But the sticker sheet, I don't know if I'm going to put them on camera. I think I've already went over that. I don't know why I'm waffling on about it again, but let's put them both together and let's do a little battle between them, because I want to see how good this is in terms of performance. So let's see. Let's get it together and so let's see how well this launches as well. I'll do a test launch first. I have brought out the stadium, which is really battered up now, but it does the job. Let's see if this actually works. There we go. That does not sound right. You can tell that's fake. That is a quality launcher there we've got. Wow, definitely worth the extra £5 I paid for it. And I don't actually think this launch is very good at all. The real one probably is, but I'm trying to get a better launch. Jesus, I should have brought in another launch here now, because I honestly don't think it's very good. Okay, let's try and do somewhat of a battle. I'll launch Fafnir with a weak launch. We'll launch it first because it's the official product. But as for this, I'll try and launch it as hard as I can. You can hear it screech. The quality on this launcher is very poor. So if you're looking to buy one of these Dynamite Battle launchers, I wouldn't recommend a flame one. Wait, was that a piece which just chipped off the Beyblades? Or is that something what was in the arena? Something just came flying across. I don't know if it's paint from the garage or anything. I'll have to see if is anything chipped off it. It doesn't look broken, nor does Fafnir. I don't know what that was. I'd love to do another battle, but I'm gonna see if I can get this going properly. There's got to be some way to use this. There we go. There's a better way of using it. You have to pull it really hard though. I'm sure this will be perfectly fine on a Takara launcher, because most fakes launch on Takara launchers with ease. I've only had a few, which is the Beyblade Burst GT Bush and Ashura. Oh, Ragnarok kind of won that one. Neat. What didn't launch on the Takara launcher, the Bush and Ashura, but apart from that one, I haven't found another Bay by Flame that doesn't launch on a Takara launcher. But as a review for this launcher, I'm gonna have to give it low ratings. If I was to do a rating out of 5, I'd give it a 2. 2 just because it looks like the real thing, but performance-wise, it's very poor. And if you're gonna buy one, because you buy a launcher for the performance, not for the aesthetic. But I don't recommend this one. You should get the Takara Dynamite Battle Launcher, because this and this noise here. Let me just do it again. That's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's not very good, so I wouldn't recommend using it. But as for the Beyblade itself, it's fairly solid, And if you want a real one, don't buy a one that comes in this box, because this is fake. This is so obviously fake, and if it has Flame Brand on it, it's fake. Only buy Bays if you want real authentic products that are by Takara Tomy and Hasbro. But if you are into fakes, I don't think this is a bad buy at all. I'd just recommend not paying the extra £5 for this launcher, because it's really not as good as what they say it is. But as for that, if you did enjoy this video, I'm glad you liked it. And if you want to see some more Beyblades in the future, you know, comment down in the comment section below. If you want to see a Raw Bahamut unboxing, if they make a Raw Bahamut Flame Brand, if you want to see it, comment down below. And if you want to see any Takara Tomy ones as well. I'm not recording on a tripod as well because it's broken. I don't even know why I brought that up. It's just because of the weird angle. But if you want to see any more Takara Tomy unboxings as well, comment that in the comment section. And I think that's all I've got to say, so thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.